Hey guys, welcome back to the Hecktic podcast. We're on every single podcast platform, including Spotify, Apple, and Google. And if you also want to watch the uncut video, tune into YouTube. We appreciate you listening in and enjoy this episode.
$20 headset.
$220?
It's a broadcast one.
Shit.
Get your live, in order to get that feedback in there like that. Have it all be on one line, no 48-volt phantom power required.
Hey guys. We got a lot going on tonight. We got Brock in a Joker outfit.
Just getting fits off. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. That's normal. We got Tristan on a pilot headset because he doesn't know how to put a mic to his fucking face.
The dunce cap.
Yeah, we were gonna.
The dunce cap.
We did talk about putting a mic and duct taping it to a motorcycle helmet as the crown of shame.
You should have just duct taped it around my head.
That's what we should have done.
This felt less invasive. I'll work on that for next
well,
week.
if you still fail at this, then we'll get the helmet for
It's
you.
going to be pretty hard to fail at this one.
I feel like
Do you know what to do with your hands?
It feels weird. Guess we'll just hold this cup.
We could give him a dummy mic just to hold. just to try.
Just for practice.
Yeah, here we go. We'll give him a training mic. Here, you just hang on to that.
I guess for those who are listening, I said, we put a headset on Tristan with a mic attached to it because he had trouble holding the mic to his mouth when he was talking. And we kept telling him to fix it. And then we started getting audience members that were telling us that they couldn't hear Tristan. So Brock came heavy duty tonight and he brought this extraordinary mic.
Yeah, dug the old Audio Technica.
And now Tristan's holding a mic that's not connected.
It actually feels like I'm on a podcast now.
Yeah, that mic is training wheels.
Training wheels.
When we watch this back, if it looks like you had the mic up enough, then you can go back to a big boy mic.
I get my privileges back. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, we won't even point out the fact that one's still turned off. I don't know if that matters.
Does it?
It's on
you
now.
got two mics to your face. Remember,
man.
so you think it's weird not having a mic now, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Remember the first episode where you and Luke were like, I'm going to put the mic in the holder because why would I hold the mic?
Yeah,
Remember
it just makes
making fun of me.
Yeah.
Now it feels fucking weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Because I got so accustomed to it in those 10 episodes holding it.
Yeah. Now I'm holding mine.
Yeah,
which I feel so much better. This feels so much more fun.
We're going to have a hard time typing.
Well, we'll hire somebody.
I gotta bring the other headset
That's right.
next week.
Yeah. We're all going to be in headsets.
You have two of these?
Yeah, you gotta have play-by-play and color.
It's a big investment.
It's what we call disposable income right there.
We were all. That was my when I was doing hockey stuff. That was my setup. Because then your hands free. You block out the haters. Get to hold your notes.
Right. Scream into the mic while people lose their teeth on the ice.
I did a lot of like 10 and 12-year-olds, so not a lot. I guess they lose teeth too. It's just different
from growing old.
Yeah,
growing older.
Yeah.
Wait, how long did you do that for?
Through various outlets, 4 or 5 years ish. Did a little bit of just terrestrial radio actually for a couple of years. Then my own YouTube streams. Then YouTube streams through the association. Then hockeytv.com. We'll call that professional, if you will.
Hockeytv.com sounds pretty professional.
It's it's the peak of internet sports broadcasting.
You just brought your radio voice out.
Yeah, I think they're owned by like Flow Sports or one of those now. So it is.
Why'd you stop?
Time.
That makes sense.
Really care to. If the Hockey TV people call me up again, I'll burn a couple vacation days and go do a tournament. I've done that before.
What'd you guys do for Valentine's Day? Anything spicy?
I went to the Applebee's I used to bartend at.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
I talked with all my old coworkers.
Really?
Yeah. I told them I was coming back to take my job back.
Are you?
No, hell no.
Don't lie.
Hell no.
You're a big bartender guy. You like bartending.
Bartending was a great gig, dude.
Do you like bartending more or being a naval engineer more? Honestly.
You know, there's a lot of days that I go into work and I just wish I was walking in the Applebee's instead. Not going to lie.
Yeah. For those of you just listening, naval engineer is building ships, not redesigning belly buttons.
Yes. What? What the fuck does that mean?
Wow.
Naval engineer.
You're naval.
Fucking
dude. You're a fucking idiot. Well, I'm an idiot because I didn't even get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, just for the people who are just listening, I felt the need to clarify that.
Definitely what they probably assumed it was. Belly button surgery.
Belly buttons.
Yeah. It's the next hot plastic surgery.
Is your mic down, Tristan? Because you're failing.
Dude, I feel fucking ridiculous. 2 mics in my mouth.
Yeah, you're good. You can just
Fuck this thing.
what was I gonna say? That's funny. See, now next week you'll remember to hold the mic to your face.
Yeah.
No, about halfway through
Live
this,
and
he's gonna
learn.
get used to having a drink in a hand or something like that. And
Wait,
be
yeah,
like,
this is
it'd be
actually
like,
a stupid idea.
yeah, he's gonna be back to like, no, hands free's the way to go.
Fuck.
You're right. I'll be able to drink more on
You
the
just
podcast.
look like a pilot, dude. Like you're about to land a Boeing 767.
You want to give us an announcement
That's
from the
Sully.
flight deck?
Yo, dude.
What's the other
He
like?
goes-
I don't have that voice. I don't even know where to start.
I
Why don't you
think-
give me an example,
I think
bro?
we're
What's
do-
the
Oh shit!
you're
Hey,
the guy?
You come up with something. I'll think of one.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have anything. What's the name of the guy that landed the fucking plane in the New York harbor? The Haba.
Yeah, that was
Sully.
That was Sully.
Sully. That's what it was. That's a good ass movie. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't. I do like. There's a scene in 30 Rock where Matt Damon's playing a pilot, and Sully Sullenberger walks across and like, oh, he's a hero. He goes, you know what hero pilots do? Don't hit the bird.
Yeah, true. You're right. You're right. Tristan, I'm proud of you. You're not drinking today.
I know. I'm going sober. Never drinking again.
But that means we can't do the podcast that we were going to start for you, though.
What was that again?
It was you being an alcoholic.
Oh, I mean,
Remember 2 beers on average every morning?
Yeah.
We have to make an alcoholic out of you to cure an alcoholic. We can't just cure someone who has a glass of wine at dinner.
I
we're
mean,
gonna
you do have some cheap brandy in your freezer.
Yeah, I'm good.
do the Rocky montage. I think we're gonna start with punching pigs and like being in fighting shape, and then at the end we're just gonna be force feeding him liquor.
Jeez.
I think he'll gladly take it.
I'll,
Because
I'll
the force
subject
feed-
myself to that.
Jeez.
I'm fine to be a guinea pig for that experiment.
So I was talking to Brock about this today. Have you seen all the fucking trains that are getting derailed?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on
So
with
you have
that?
seen it.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
3 different states, 3 different trains, all with a toxic chemical that caused the evacuation, all in 7 days.
That is,
That's fucking weird, dude. I'm
That-
telling you, they're trying to poison the crops. They're poisoning the crops, so we have to be sick. So we have to use medication.
that
That's-
couldn't have been a coincidence.
That's my conspiracy theory. Honestly, though, all conspiracy theories aside, that could not have been a coincidence.
No way.
3 train. Well, I guess it goes to what you said today. How many trains are derailed? Fuck, now I gotta look something up. Damn it.
Yeah, what I was saying is like, okay, how many trains derail on an average day and we just don't hear about it?
Yeah.
True.
And like, if you're emptying out a toxic waste facility, you're emptying it out, so it's going to be on a handful of trains. So statistically, 1 in every 3 trains derails, and you've got
Right.
toxic waste on 9 trains leaving the place that day.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think 1 in 3 derail because that
That seems like a high
would've-
number.
Yeah, it would have died out as a mode of transportation a while back.
Yeah.
Are we still recording here? What the heck's
I,
going on?
I don't know. You're in charge.
Did we
man.
start?
Jamie, look that up.
Dude, we started a while ago. Well, let's just hope it's recording because that would be really awkward. This is why you don't hold a mic. All right, how many trains
Alexa,
derail a year?
in the U.S.
Holy shit. According to the Federal Railroad Administration Office, you want to take a guess?
Yeah.
950.
A year?
Yeah, we're going a year.
I would guess. I think Brock's really high, honestly.
What do you think?
I'll say like 180.
180. It is 1,000.
Holy shit. A
On
year?
the dot?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's coincidental.
Let's double check
Yeah.
this and
A
make sure.
year?
What's a derailing? Is it a train tipped over? Is it like it hit a rock and now we just got to wheel off and we can just kind of pop it back in there? You know, give it a little hip check, throw it back up on the rails.
400 are caused by track defects. 550 to 600 are caused by human error. Wow, that's
Too
interesting.
fast around the curve.
I guess so. So that, dude, what would that be a week?
That's 1,000 a year.
Kind of a lot.
So what about 52?
Almost 20 a week.
20 a week.
So it's really not that. So it's pretty fucking normal.
Yeah, I mean,
so then the next question would be, how many trains, percentage-wise, are carrying a harmful chemical? Because
and if it's a rarity to haul the harmful chemical, are they running
Right.
at a faster speed? Is it like, hey, no stops for us. We got to get where we're going. And now we're taking those corners a little hot.
see, this takes the fun out of it. Because
Potentially.
when we break it down scientifically, it's actually not it's just a coincidence. Not even. It happens all the time.
Yeah, it starts to make a lot more sense.
Yeah, which makes it fucking boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's no Operation Dry Water.
What the fuck is that?
Expand.
That was, I'm pretty sure it was...
Expand.
Pretty sure it was Operation Dry Water, where they custom painted some B-52s and killed all the birds.
Oh.
Yeah, I have heard about that now.
Did you hear about the fucking birds? That's probably one of the funniest.
You know, some fucking morons still believe in those things.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Excuse me?
I was going to say, Brock is heavy on the bird conspiracy.
I believe you noticed my membership card hanging on the wall at work today.
Dude, the man has a literal membership card hanging at his office.
What I was saying is the people that believe in birds.
Oh,
they lost their mind.
All right, yeah, now we're back.
They're so disconnected from reality.
That was such a good save.
Dude, that's what I said the first time.
That was a good save.
So I've coined the term, and again, this is similar to me saying I'm the #1 cricket blogger in Ukraine, American cricket blogger in Ukraine. Until somebody stops me, I'm going to claim it. I like to call what those who are not in the know call birds. I like to refer to them as bioavians, just to differentiate. Because people are like, well, what about birds? I'm like, the robots? They're like, no, like real birds. I'm like, those real birds is an oxymoron. So when we talk about bioavian entities.
Because there was birds before the robots.
And there are birds
in 1960.
There are birds outside of the
nearly
US.
extinct.
Yep.
So is it just a U.S. thing?
It's just a U.S. thing, and estimates right now sit at around 5% of what we see in the sky are still biologic avians.
Pretty good number.
Yeah, it's enough that you can debunk the people who are like, well, I shot a goose. Yeah, where do geese come from? Canada, not the U.S. Migratory birds don't count.
True. So all Canadian geese aren't actually robots. They're just fucking assholes from Canada that stay in front of the road.
I mean, we have some robot ones, obviously,
but they're prototypes.
No, they're there. It's just the 5% is an average,
right?
So of your Canadian geese, you may have 10% to 20%, and then we've got other species that are more successfully eradicated.
I think this conspiracy is such a big deal because the people who are invested in it, you can't tell if they're fucking kidding or not. Like literally. The head guy of it, the guy that runs the TikTok, you have no idea if he's just doing it on social media for views, like he's being legit, or if even when the cameras are off, he's like, no, yeah, like birds aren't real. Like you don't know. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like right now talking to you, I can't.
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a big deal.
So here's some other things that we know to be fact.
Okay.
Dulles, who ran the CIA.
Expand.
Not a fan of Kennedy. Kennedy finds out about killing the birds, demands public disclosure. That was it like September? He gets shot 2 months later.
Dead. Coincidence?
By the CIA?
I think not.
Precisely.
All right.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying the timing's funny.
This will be fun. So, how do you explain then hunting, duck hunting? How do you go home with 10 birds that are all...
What kind of birds do you hunt? Duck, geese? Those are
mallards and geese.
Those are birds that migrate, right?
Yeah. Enough said.
Yeah. Sorry for those of you. I just shrugged. Like, yeah, duh. Ones that migrate, they cross borders. That's why we wanted to build the wall.
Do you think there's a reason that we're not allowed to shoot certain ducks?
It feels a little suspect. Why can't you shoot a seagull?
Right.
Except with special permits in crazy situations. Yeah. State bird of Utah or something. I don't buy that.
Why can't you kill a seagull? Is that true?
I think it's the state bird
everywhere.
of Utah.
They're everywhere. I don't know why they can't be shot.
Utah make it? It's like saying a pigeon's your fucking...
Do you really want to dig into the weird shit that Utah does?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about
They can do what they want. It's fucking beautiful there.
It is gorgeous. I'd go back in a minute. But yeah, no, the weird stuff that goes on out there. No,
so when were you exposed to the bird theory? God, I can't call it a theory. I'm sorry. Yeah. When were you exposed to the bird conspiracy?
You mean when did I wake up to the truth?
Yeah. When were you exposed, and when did you wake up from your sleeping?
I'd heard murmurings about 3-4 years ago. I want to say early in the birds aren't real movement. It was about a year, maybe 18 months ago, that I really started to dig into the literature and start to do my own research and connect some of the dots for myself. And it really starts to make
sense.
Too much, everybody I think looks at it and goes, this is a joke. And then you start to really read it. And again, like the Kennedy thing, I'm not saying, but it's weird. And you can only have so many, I'll admit that strange type moments before you're like, you know what, this is the evidence just piles up.
You should be hired as the campaign manager for Birds Aren't Real.
Listen, these
like
guys
the
do
vibe I'm getting right now is the moment you woke up, the moment you got that suit, or close.
I don't. This is
Don't remember?
it's just a suit. I wear a suit every week.
You're right. My bad. That's a classic work outfit.
No.
That's right. My bad.
If I wore this to
For those listening, Barack is wearing a full-out purple suit with a purple vest and a green button-down shirt.
Very
And
classy.
it's very classy.
it's comfortable as hell, man.
Fits him very well.
I don't know what to tell you.
Looks legit as hell.
Oh, and that texture.
Yeah,
Wow.
listen.
You didn't skimp out on that thing, did you?
Pilot Tristan. Hey.
Listen, you start scrounging the Chinese websites.
AliExpress.
No,
shit.
not even that reputable.
Right. Of course.
I don't remember what the site was called. I just don't think I could pronounce it. But you start punching credit card numbers into there, and
You wind up with crazy shit at your doorstep.
Fingers crossed. But yeah,
that you're going to get it right.
I don't know. This is, I think,
like it.
one of the first times I've worn this out of the house. I think I need to mix it into the rotation more.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So you kind of just bought it to like.
Also, like for what I paid for it and how comfortable it is and how much I like how it fits, I feel like I should pick up a few more colors and
It
just make
weirdly
this
fits, like it fits so good that it looks like you went and got it tailored.
I bought it as a joke and then I put it on and I'm like,
this is fucking. This is good.
I'll work with this.
We need another one. You should wear that into work one day.
I should also figure out whatever billboard I'm apparently on for work and buy the ads before
I
and
heard
after
about
it and
that
have
today.
me wearing this.
Yeah.
From who?
Who was that told me? Was it you that told me that?
Yeah, it was. But I wish you would have been like, I don't know, some random guy came in and he kept talking about Barack.
I remember
on the fucking billboard.
I hear it is an unflattering picture.
Ooh.
Dude, yeah, fucking.
He was very adamant about the
at
fact that
first,
it was
what's his
not
name?
a good photo.
Was it
What's his
Brom?
name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. He was like, it's like, yeah, it's a very unflattering picture. And then everybody laughed
Damn.
because it was like, it'd
No,
be like me like telling you,
Yeah,
it's like, hey,
I
you
would
should probably
laugh.
put a nice shirt on today, like a joke.
Yeah.
But then like 5 minutes goes by, he's like, yeah, that picture was fucking ugly. And then everyone's
my
like, dude, this
God.
guy's legit.
No, so like I knew immediately when he described it the day that it happened, and I remember the day that it happened when I found out what was going on that day. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be pictures, and I am not prepared. Like,
So you remember where you were when that picture was taken?
yeah, I do. Apparently, I had the HoloLens on doing the augmented reality stuff, and I was like pointing to something, but with like open hands. So allegedly, it's an unflattering picture of me where I'm not adequately shaven, my hair's a little crazy, I have the HoloLens on, and it looks like I'm honking virtual boobs.
That is awesome.
Which,
I want to see
to be
it.
But, like,
entirely honest, I'd rather it be a ridiculous pose
Then like you trying to be
and
serious.
an unflattering photo
Yeah.
than like the fact that it's bad on both levels works best for me.
Right.
Because I don't want it to be like it looks like a good picture, like, ooh, they caught him at a great moment and he's just not working.
That's a good point.
True.
Rather it be
Good
like,
point.
he doesn't look great, but also it's a weird picture.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so maybe
The joke is you were actually in the augmented reality and you were squeezing tits.
wouldn't
That's
that
the
be
joke.
That is
something
what you were
like
doing at the time.
75 people on a tour coming through?
And you're just like, as you can see on the
Everyone
ship.
Simulated
Right here.
images. Yeah, the monitor next to us just showing a recording from earlier, and I'm just juggling some anime
Juggling
titties.
some jugs. Yeah. That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be a good time.
We got to find that billboard and get a photo of you in
Yeah.
front of it because that would make you look extremely famous.
Oh shit, yeah, it would.
Just block out. We'll Photoshop out the Fink and Terry. They can't be mad at you
We'll
because
put
they
the
don't
Hecktic
own your
podcast
face.
up there.
That's what I'm saying. I got to get some pictures. We got to do some promo shoots for the podcast
Oh
in
my
this
God.
suit and buy the ads before and after that.
That's
It's a
genius.
good idea.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know what.
fucking
It's
genius.
a digital ad, so it scrolls. So you could.
Oh, it's
so
on
it's
the
not like the
website?
billboard before and after. No, I searched the
Oh.
website. I looked at the press releases. I can't find it. The in the news section of the company website has a different picture of me from that day,
Oh really?
but not that one.
Wait, this was a couple days ago.
This is a couple weeks
This was
ago.
the one where you were,
when the CEO came through for the tour.
and I kept running away from that big group of scary people.
Yeah,
Dude, that was
Yeah,
like
and
a
that
week
other-
ago. How the fuck did they get you on a billboard so fast?
it's a digital billboard. You can crank them up there real
Oh,
fast. Yeah,
true, yeah.
That's why I'm saying you could do the one before and after. So as the scenes change, you could have the very official company one there, and then just me doing, I don't know, the LeBron pose, but with a mic on the next one in the purple suit.
Dude, you should just buy every ad on that billboard, but it's for something different. So at first it's like, be an engineer of the future. And then the next one's like, the Hecktic podcast. And then the next one's like, do you need health care?
So,
And
like-
you're just like smiling or something with an old person.
So not to cross over too much with something we did in the past. So are you ever on social? You're on Instagram, you're on whatever, and you see
Yeah.
the ads for I think it's Upward, the Christian social media or the Christian dating website.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that one.
One of the girls who is still in that ad rotation was on The Bachelor a couple seasons ago
Oh really?
and was just a complete bitch. So it's
Oh.
hilarious to watch her just
Yeah.
be the cattiest, most just obnoxious female on The Bachelor, and then like, do you love Jesus first, but looking for someone to be your number two?
Right.
And there she is.
That's creepy.
It's great. But yeah,
Do you
no,
love
we should
Jesus
do that.
first, but
We
looking
should.
for someone to be your number two.
I don't think that's the actual slogan, but it should
That's
be.
That's a pretty good
See,
one.
You
Yeah.
should be that ad too.
Yeah, and let's just dive into advertising. That's what I'll do.
By the way,
No more ads.
I was about to say,
For
we
the
haven't had
love
any ad
of God.
readings
No,
yet.
this is ad free if you're listening on
This
Amazon
is ad
Music.
free because they subscribed. Just kidding. No, they didn't.
Yeah, ad free to subscribers. Go check out Quinton's Patreon, by the way.
Yeah. Actually, I'm hoping
Is
that.
that set up?
Oh yeah, it's been set up. I've been uploading to it, but I don't want anyone subscribing to it because I don't have the bonus show yet. It's like someone would pay
So what's on?
$5.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's
It's just a couple of thumbnails.
well. So I've been uploading the podcast, right? So that way, when time comes to announce the Patreon, I don't have to fucking spend hours uploading all the old podcasts. I kept up with it.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is start uploading the bonus one. But the only way to see it, because I set up all the membership tiers, is to subscribe. But you wouldn't get anything. You would get on there what you could get on YouTube or podcast
Right.
because I'm
Yeah.
not putting anything extra there because
Yeah, I mean
I
we've
don't have
all
anybody.
we've all dropped $13 a month on that OnlyFans account, only to find out she only posts every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's like I paid for the month, she didn't
It's like,
put
what
anything
the
up,
fuck,
and then every third month it just drops an absolute avalanche of quality shit, and it's like
It brings you right back in. You're
It's
like,
like I
I
could've-
gotta get the next
I
month.
could have taken September and November off, or September and
Right.
October off, and just shut up for November, gotten all the content.
Yep. Literally. Dude, I'm actually really excited. I really hope that this
Oh my,
what? What?
fucking great.
What did I miss?
He's just thinking about the good times he's had on OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
I'm just thinking about how relatable that actually was.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, OnlyFans works off of curiosity. That's
Yep.
how it
Oh,
works.
100%.
It's 100% curiosity because humans are driven on curiosity.
I
When
bet
your
you-
friend from high school is like,
Yep.
"Oh, I have an OnlyFans," you're like, "Fuck,
Damn, I always
Mhm.
wondered all
No.
these years.
yeah, that's how it is."
I've never been like, ooh. I've never been scrolling through anything and seen an OnlyFans link that a
Yeah.
girl's put up and been like, oh, she's hot. I'm gonna go subscribe to that. It's
Right.
like, not for me.
Oh, I could
Ooh.
find that anywhere.
It's a classmate's
Yeah.
sister.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And then your fucking curiosity goes. You're like, I know this
Hey,
person.
I know her husband.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of the only times you wish it's exclusively solo content.
Right. Exactly.
Because the second there's a second person in there, it's like,
oh shit, fuck. I know him.
just lost another friend.
Yeah, literally. No, it is all. Yeah, like it's like you said, you're not gonna see a porn star and be like, "Oh, here's fucking $10 a month." Or I can just go to
Absolutely.
Pornhub, or go to Google.
Unless
You
you're
know?
one of those
Yeah,
degenerates
Google
who's like,
images.
no, this makes me closer to them. Like,
Yeah,
like this is
Oh,
a personal relationship
that's
now.
the other
Those
thing.
are just straight up
Is
incels.
because like, yeah, because they like chat with you and stuff.
So there was, and this isn't unique information. It's a different podcast I listened to. I forget what it was.
Are you cheating on the podcast?
I don't
kidding.
listen to this one
I'm
at
just
all.
kidding.
I'm subscribed on all major platforms as a show of support, but I was here.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. Actually, you actually said what was on the podcast. Why would I want to listen to it?
Yeah, dude,
All right.
did you hear what that guy said on the podcast?
Yeah.
No, because I said it. No, she had an intern doing her dick rates in the DMs.
Yeah.
And so like it was like this 23-year-old guy who was working for this media company, was working as her intern, and he's just scrolling through just a mountain of penises, like 8 out of 10, thanks, babe. Like,
That's actually funny as hell
my
because I
God.
didn't even
That's
think
such a
about that.
bad
What if you
job.
have 1 million subscribers? Like you can't talk to all those people. You got to hire an intern, and then the intern is literally talking dirty to all these people. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, just imagine you're like, ooh, I'm an intern for such and such PR firm. You know, you're Quinton, you're fresh out of school. It's like, dude, I want to get my feet wet in the world of social media. I'm going to go be an intern for this company that runs people. And it's like, Q, you're on DM duty. You got to talk dirty to all these guys. And they're just
that would suck.
But here's the question. You spend all day doing that.
Yeah.
Do you like start to get a feel for like, oh, that's a good one, that's a bad one?
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
listen,
Yeah,
it's not a sexual thing, but I've seen better today.
Probably, to be honest.
Or again,
Spend weeks doing the same fucking thing.
Or again, not a sexual thing, but I've seen a lot, and that one stands out. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Hey, buddy, I just want to let you know I'm an intern here, but I just you're doing great.
Listen,
Keep up the good work.
I do it for the tips, so I toss a lot of 10s around. But let's say I didn't.
Yeah,
buddy, you're busting the curve here.
You're ahead of the curve, buddy.
I gotta go re-message all those guys I gave 10s before and be like, hey pal,
you've been demoted.
Yeah, the scale has shifted.
Shit, I gotta fucking change it. What was I just gonna fucking say? I forget. Dude, I am so sore. Fuck.
Anyway, as he resets the cameras here, Tristan, you have any? What have you been eating at home lately?
What have I been eating at home?
You cook for yourself? You like to go out?
I like to cook for myself.
You like
Brock.
to cook for yourself. Biggest pain about that, obviously, measuring out the ingredients, going shopping,
go to the
all those
grocery
things.
store.
What would you say if you could have pre-portioned, healthy meals shipped directly to your home?
That's not possible, is
Open
it?
it up, read the. Not only is it possible, it's affordable. It saves you money.
I thought it would have costed me a lifetime of working at the shipyard.
No, actually, if you use the promo code Hecktic at HelloFresh.com, you get 16.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
You are gonna hate me until someone at the HelloFresh department is like, "Hey,
damn, those are good ads."
Why the fuck would we pay them? They're already talking about it.
No, they're sitting there looking, running the diagnostics on what promo codes have been entered so that they can determine who's driving the most revenue. And they're like, people keep typing in Hecktic.
We don't know why, but
We don't have a deal with them. What the fuck is this coming from? They're driving traffic like a motherfucker. How do we get this to keep coming?
True. One of these days, that's gonna be funny because you're actually gonna have to read an ad. Dude, that'd be a great bit, actually. You just made history on the podcast. That's gonna be a great bit. When we actually get an ad, you're gonna start like how you just started, and we'll be like, "Dude, shut the fuck up!" And you're like, "No, it's actually an ad." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Well, the thing is, if we make
Get HelloFresh.
if somehow we make the ads entertaining, and your anger makes it worth listening to an ad, when we actually start putting ads in, they're not going to be ones that people skip because they're going to be like, "All right, how pissed is Quinton getting this time?"
Dude, that's gonna be my bit. I'm gonna be fucking pissed every time I read an ad. Like, God fucking damn it. Gotta read a fucking ad for HelloFresh.
Until then, I think we need to just keep up with them. So that way we can just continue to build up his anger towards them.
Really, the sign of a good podcast ad is when you work it into conversation organically. And I have to do that because you as the host are never going to invite it.
True.
So it's really...
That's kind of a good point, actually.
Good
you
practice
make a
is money.
Good
and
point.
segues, yeah.
What else? What else? What's going on? Oh, have you seen the UFOs?
I've
know
heard
Brock
about them.
knows about all the UFOs. Are we just not going to acknowledge that? Like, that's just kind of fucking weird.
Or were those just failed birds?
Okay. Birds are a lot smarter than that, Tristan. And birds is a layman term for robots. Okay? Anyway.
Bioavians.
You're going to offend Brock.
Well,
Oh, Brock, what about chickens? What's your take on them?
So that's different.
They're not birds. They're fucking...
Why do you think we grow them in factory farms now?
Oh
True.
my God.
Why are grass-fed eggs so hard to get?
Is that why?
You ever see the guy who was doing the documentary on Tyson tried to fly a drone over to show the facility and they shot it down?
No. But now I know.
It happened.
Right.
Oh, they don't want me to see how they're treating the animals. No. They don't want to see the fact that it looks like the fucking iPhone factory while you claim you're growing chicken.
Dude, is that why grass-fed, free-range, cage-free chickens are so expensive? Because it's the 5% of the real birds? Could that be a possibility?
It must be.
Yeah, it's like heirloom tomatoes. It's like how when they talk about like banana-flavored candies, how we're like, this doesn't taste like banana. It's because the banana flavoring is based on a strain that went extinct like 100 years ago.
Where do you get this knowledge? Like, where the fuck did that just come from? Because that is the most fascinating fact that I've heard in the last 20 years of my life.
That one's true.
So you're telling me that when I eat banana, Laffy Taffy, that's the flavoring of a banana that went extinct.
Yeah, the artificial flavoring for banana was
Why the
developed.
fuck would we make that go extinct? Because that fucking taste the best?
Agree to disagree, but continue.
What do you got, a Laffy Taffy preference?
I mean, it's no, but I do have a
One.
not banana. Put the thing up.
Not only did we
first
give
one.
Tristan the special helmet, take that as you want, but we also are counting the amount of times that he gets on his phone tonight. We're just gonna make
This will be
Tristan
the
as
last time.
uncomfortable as
that was-
physically possible.
I feel very uncomfortable
So
sending
if I
that
miss
Snapchat.
one, let me know what I missed. All right. Who could you be texting right now? Actually, you don't have to
my
answer
mom.
that. Okay, you know what? Fucking pick up your phone. Tell your mom you love her.
So I had a thought about putting a chest-mounted GoPro so that every time he's on his phone, we include that on the screen.
And he would totally forget. He wouldn't
I'd
even
be
remember.
fucked.
We would just tell him. We'll put
Depending
it
on
on.
who sees the podcast.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean-
I still probably nobody's still watching anyway. We literally talk to nobody.
That one's pretty much over his shoulder. We could probably zoom it in.
Shit.
Oh,
now
see,
I've
I
already
forgot.
seen
Look
it.
how nervous he is.
It doesn't even look like it's on.
Yeah,
Is
don't
it?
worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
that's the point. It's
And
creepy as
birds
fuck.
look like birds, man, but they're not. So
Dude.
Yeah, like,
the
you
world's
leave
a
it-
crazy place.
You leave that red light flashing on your nightstand one too many times, you figure out how to disable it.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you have that on you while you sleep?
Uh-huh.
Is that what you're?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
missed
I
something
hide
there.
the camera on the nightstand to watch me sleep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you expect someone to be fucking with you in your sleep.
No, no.
I'm
You've got
lost
lots
in
of
this
very
conversation.
interesting
it's purely
theories.
for
So
the
I could,
OnlyFans.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, I told my girlfriend. I said she asked me one day if she could sell her feet pics,
Feet? Fuck yeah.
and it's confusing.
She has
Bear with me,
Asker's?
bear with me. Bear with me. It's hard because at first I'm like, "Fuck yeah," you know. And this is true. This is legit. But then I'm like,
Think of the
I don't
power
really
those
like
guys
the
would
thought
feel.
Slow.
of some 45-year-old dude, you know, just like jerking it to
Whacking.
my girlfriend's body, you know. So then I'm like, actually, no, fuck it, don't. You can't. I really don't want you to. You know what I mean? All the feminists are gonna be like, well, you don't control her body. I get that. I'm just saying I would not appreciate if she did that.
So is there actual people that are asking her for them? That's what
Actually, I
wanna
think so.
know
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And her sister, which is fucking
like together.
no,
Oh,
no,
wow.
or maybe
Double
I don't
time
know.
feet pics.
I mean,
But I made an exception. I said, you can sell your feet pics if I don't know, and before I find out or you tell me, you show up with a PlayStation 5. Because if you come in with $1,000 and buy me a PlayStation 5, I'm be like, you know what?
I was gonna ask what kind of cut you were gonna need at the end of this.
I told her, I said, if I find out and you've only made $5, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But
She drops the R5 on the desk like
if
what
she
you don't
drops
know
a
doesn't hurt
Canon
you.
R5 on the desk, dude, that's 10 times as much as a PlayStation 5. I will take the photos with that R5 of her feet. And then we'll 10x the revenue. No, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna be against this. Then you're gonna see the stream and you'll be like, all right, we need some backdrops. I'm gonna need some softer lighting.
It's like the earlier segment when we were talking about dick pics. It's like, all right, backdrop, put the clouds in. Let's get a mask going on the Photoshop. We need to bring the saturation up.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, so we have a new partner. We're gonna use some different foundation here. We're not.
We get an intern.
We used to have
His
someone
name's
come in
Jerry.
and do the nails every time. We decided we're just going with a matte green on the nails, and we'll put a
Yes.
design in after
Yes,
and post.
yes. But Tuesdays are natural Tuesday. That's when we post natural.
Ooh, yeah, because you got to clean it off there. You don't want to get build up.
Some
It's
guys
great.
like that kind of stuff, and some girls like that kind
Just
of stuff.
think you could write off the pedicures.
You get right off the pedicures to the
true.
corporation, the feet corporation.
You could insure the feet.
Feetsies are us.
You got to insure the feet.
Of course, you got to insure the feet. It's like a hand model, except for feet and for creepy men and not commercials.
Yeah, and just think you could do like all these different brand partnerships, like stepping on stuff. Like dude, like think of like on social media how many big Lego nerds there are. There's got to be a huge the Venn diagram of weird guys who love feet and adults who are super into Legos is basically just a circle. Like you have
Right.
that foot stepping on some Legos. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
The Germans would be into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say some like pain fetish people would be into that.
Yeah, like,
Feet and a
ooh,
pain fetish.
Just
Imagine a
stepping
tough
on the
life
Lego.
of having those two fetishes: a foot fetish and a pain fetish.
I feel like
Where would you-
Legos are your toy of
Yeah.
choice.
Man, Legos are.
Sorry, Lego. It's plural either.
You know there is
and
a
singular.
fun fact. There is a actual law, and I could be wrong, but there's a scientific law that states that anything you can think of in porn, there has been a video made of it.
Yeah, you're thinking of Rule 34 for the internet?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Internet Rule 34. If it
Dang.
exists, there's porn of it.
I think that's what it is.
It's a relatively low number.
Yeah, rule number there's like a few rules that are redacted if ever you find the list on Reddit. Rule number 8: there's no women on the internet. There's no such thing as a girl in a chat room or something.
Pull this list up on the screen. I feel like that could be a
Of course. Let me.
That's like topic to
actually,
delve
someone
into.
put the HDMI 2 on.
So like there's a I know this because there's an edit of like a Nickelodeon show or something
Rules.
like that, like when they're going to school. And don't forget Rule 34, and they're like, oh yeah, and then you look up Rule 34, and it's if it exists.
Oh, it's
there
from
is part of it.
4chan. So that's there you go.
You ever spend time on 4chan?
Not a
Oh my
lot.
god! Now I
Not a lot
totally
at all.
understand that fucking Netflix documentary. For those who are listening, you've probably seen the Netflix documentary "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 0: don't fuck with cats. Oh, that might have been added.
Rule 0.
Yeah, because why
Don't
would
talk
they-
about B.
Don't. What is B? See,
Hit
4chan scares
I'm
me.
so
Hit the little
lost.
explanation there.
Oh Jesus! This is how you go down.
No.
Let's go
Is
down the
that
rabbit
the
hole.
explanation? I just saw the little hyperscript there that says explanation. Is that
Yeah.
a link, or you got to go here to a different one?
I'm just gonna open. I don't want to leave it here.
Yeah. So 4chan, my favorite.
What the fuck is all this shit?
favorite thing is there's a CNN clip after like the fappening when all those iCloud news got leaked.
Never heard of
Yeah.
that.
And they're like, so these were leaked by 4chan, and it's
What the
CNN sitting there
fuck?
going, who is this 4chan? Can't we arrest them? And it's the most like, did you not have a 20-something-year-old intern in the back? Where also, did you not have Google? Just
Yeah.
Google who is 4chan. And it takes you to 4chan.com.
That place scares me. Like reading these rules scares me. Let me
There's
read these
some-
out for everybody else.
Yeah.
But, so what are these? These are rules of the internet from like when the internet was created.
Yeah, so it's like rules of the internet.
That 4chan made.
Yeah, 4chan, Reddit, anonymous, just like weird
Rule
things.
0: don't fuck with cats. Rule number 1: don't talk about blank. Rule number 2: don't talk about blank.
So that I think that's /B. So that's going to be like a specific forum.
I'm assuming. Well, I opened it here. I don't really know what it is, but I'm assuming they can't type it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be talked
Yeah, I
about.
don't know if it's like Reddit. That's a
What if some
subreddit.
freaky ass shit happens when we find it and say it?
I don't know. 4chan used to be just. It's. I mean,
It's
it
just a
always
forum,
was.
right? A bunch of people get together and
it's
talk
just like
about
the
a
same
topic,
thing as Reddit, basically.
Yeah,
right?
but like.
but not filtered and
Fuck,
whatsoever
man.
not as censored.
at all.
Yeah, it's a dark place. Like Q, all the QAnon stuff originated on 4chan. So like the White House, or not the White House, the Capitol was stormed by people who thought the election was stolen because of 4chan.
Yeah.
No matter how much you love debating, keep in mind that no one on the internet debates. Instead, they mock your intelligence as
Right.
well as your parents.
Damn.
Right.
Like these are legitimate rules.
Rules 21 through 24. Original content is original only for a few seconds before it's no longer original. Copy pasta is always made to ruin every last bit of originality.
Some
There we-
fucking kid made.
There we go.
Tits or
Rule
Kids
GTFO.
or get the fuck out. The choice is
On
yours.
God.
Rule number 30. Girls do not exist on the internet. Rule
That's like
32.
birds.
You must have pictures to prove your statements. Anything is
Yeah.
going to be explained with a picture. Picture it didn't happen. Rule 33.
Is that where that comes from?
Rule 33. Lurk more. It's never enough. And rule 34.
Oh,
Rule 34. If it exists,
Dude,
there's porn of it, no
You got
exceptions.
the number right on.
That's
which
true.
is somewhat countermanded by Rule 35, which says if there is no porn of it, porn will be made of it.
It's like the second you say it
so
into
fucking funny.
existence, so the second you create it, someone's gonna be like, "I need to make a video of that," and then it's no longer.
Yeah, I mean, let's pull up Pornhub. Think of something random, Tristan. Quinton's gonna
Oh,
search it on
shit.
Pornhub.
Yep, that's what we're gonna
Or
do.
actually, probably
my
Reddit
God.
porn.
Anyone below 18, get the fuck off now, because it's about to get gnarly up in this bitch.
You cannot divide by 0 just
Oh.
because the calculator says so. Caps lock is cruise control for cool. Even with cruise control, you still have to steer.
Nothing
So
is sacred. I want to know what B is. What is B?
Did you try clicking the explanation
Yeah.
button?
Watch.
No, to the right of that. Oh yeah, there it is.
There are some places you have to be part of.
B
To
is just
really appreciate.
it's a board in 4chan. It was the first board created in the establishment. So it's like just what's like the main page on Reddit. like r/. So it's just B. So it's the main
So
board.
you don't talk about.
Yeah, I want to know
4chan.
why it can't be talked about.
Well, now we just talked about it. So
We already
fucked.
broke rule number 1 of the internet.
And I think B because it said something about anime/random. So it was just the random board on there. I think it became pretty much entirely covered in the uncensored versions of 1,000 Ways to Die and scat porn is at least what I was told at one time. Yeah, no, it's
Sounds
terrible.
interesting.
Anonymous can be a horrible, senseless, uncaring monster. Anonymous is still able to
We
deliver.
are Legion. Whatever the fuck that means.
That's Anonymous. Anonymous says that.
But Anonymous is real though.
Anonymous is real.
That's a group of people. It's the same people who discovered the Steubenville rapes. Have you ever seen that?
No.
This is how I found out about Anonymous. So Steubenville is close to Ohio. So of course I heard about this, but there was like a vicious high school like rape where they carried this girl around from party to party on a weekend, right? And there's videos of it and blah blah blah. But this was in like early 2000s, so they deleted it, and then everyone was like, "Oh well, it's fucking deleted." So whatever. And
That's fucked.
these people called Anonymous, who are just scary ass fucking people who know how to hack shit. That's my best explanation of it. Found the videos that were deleted, that were gone forever. They found them somehow, brought them to the surface, and then the kids ended up getting arrested.
Dang.
Which
So
is-
are they heroes?
They're like vigilantes
Oh, yeah.
because they're not allowed to hack shit, you know?
Yeah, and they're big.
They did it for the greater good, it
Yeah.
sounds like.
But
And they're kind of big. We don't care if it's good or bad. We're just gonna expose it.
Expose the truth.
Yeah.
I can get behind that 100%.
Yeah, it's a good time. They wear
But-
the Guy Fawkes masks.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
terrifying.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
those ones.
So it's actually what sucks now though is there's with the internet growing as fast as it is, there's so many copycats. Like you don't even know. Like I don't even know who the Anonymous is now because like someone else has the same fucking mask
Yeah,
on
everyone. There's so many of those masks that have been
with a
produced,
distorted
probably.
voice.
Yeah, big V for Vendetta fans. Oh, they hacked the Church of Scientology. I like that.
Where do you see that?
On the Wikipedia explanation on the right there. It's a hacker group.
Yeah, it's a hacking group.
Decentralized international activist and hacktivist collective.
Damn,
and
look at
movement
that.
primarily known for its various cyber attacks against several governments, government
Whoa.
institutions, government agencies.
They don't give a fuck. They just show shit.
Oh yeah, where's he from? Definitely. Oh, he's Canadian.
No, he's not.
Is it- well,
I know. I'm just fucking. with you.
he's not very anonymous.
Yeah, not very anonymous. He's dead now.
Must be an ex-member.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's dead now.
is it? Yeah.
Wait, is he dead?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he went into retirement though. He was active between 2008, 2011, and then 2020 to present.
A
Well,
long
they
period of
come back out.
inactivity.
Someone needs to make a movie about that right now. So this guy started Anonymous.
Well, he's known for being an early member.
Of course. Oh, yeah, because he was 2008 to 2011, started in 2003. But in 2020, something happened. And they were like,
We need
we
him.
need Aubrey Cottle.
We need him
And
back.
then the music cues in.
Bring in the big guns.
This feels like a big related to QAnon thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know what QAnon is. I just know a lot of people on the left side are like,
So
they're like, you sound like QAnon. I don't know what that means.
There's a pretty good HBO documentary on it actually, and it started out where like Q was just a poster on 4chan and started posting coded conspiracy theories.
Oh.
And I don't know if you've ever met anybody who just kind of starts to come up with conspiracy theories off the cuff.
Right.
It's a lot of fun to do, but apparently it started to kind of take hold, and like people thought that it was I don't know who was the general that got fired early in the Trump administration, Michael Flynn. They thought he was anonymous for a little bit, and like just kind of kept spraying and praying, like, you know, he's gonna be he's a big calling out the date that Trump was gonna be reinstated as president after the election.
Dang.
Yeah.
And every time one would get passed, you'd lose a couple. But yeah, my personal theory is it's just a guy who just kind of started shit posting on there, like making up conspiracies, and then it
just
took
went into whatever the hell it is now.
yeah.
I want to be part of Anonymous.
I think there's
I think I should
just
be careful saying that. So I
Yeah,
should be.
they make a map for you. This is going to go on the internet, you know.
I don't
Because if I'm in it, you won't even know who I am. You'll think I'm dead.
I think you're already not qualified now.
What if I was
Because you said that.
anonymous?
I haven't looked into this, but I think it's the opposite. I think you want to be a part of it, you're a part of it. I'm sure there's a credo you read, you know, I'll use this, you know, for whatever, and then you follow the tenets of it and you're a part of it.
There's a video once. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was this government military hacker guy, and he did an interview with I don't know what news source it was, but they were sitting on the stage and they're basically just talking about what his job was, and his job was to stop people from hacking the U.S. government. So, and he was trying to like put it in layman's terms for everybody. Finally, the guy asked, he's like, how easy is it? And the guy's like, all right, give me a second. Not even a minute goes by. Dude pulls his phone up and shows it to the guy interviewing him. And he's like, is this your email? And the guy's like, what the fuck? Yeah. And he got into his email on his own phone. And it was that easy. It was like less than 60 seconds.
Being that good of a hacker is almost like having a superpower.
I have no idea how that works
Almost
or
like
how that's even legal. Do that on TV.
I think a lot of times it isn't. And I remember when Snowden did an interview and they're talking about passwords and he's like, ooh, capital letters, whatever. He goes, if it's not a combination, numbers, letters, whatever. He goes, if it's, you know, it's length, it's combinations, it's whatever. He goes, you have an 8-digit password that's all letters. It doesn't matter if they're capital or lowercase. You can crack it in however long.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever see people would build like the little Raspberry Pi built, they were just had like 9 little rubber fingers on it with magnets that work like stylus.
Kind of, yeah.
And then they'd write a little code and it would just start cranking out 4-digit combinations, and they'd slide someone's iPhone underneath it when the pin came up, and it would just start banging out 4-digit combos, and then it, you know, after like 34 seconds it would open, because it's like there's only so many
4-digit. What would that be? That's,
I mean, there's a shitload of them, but like you could also be like, here's the common ones. Like you follow patterns and dates.
There's only 10,000 combinations in a 4-number 0 to 9. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10.
But
it's 10,000.
Is it?
That's how you do it. Statistics. No?
10 times 10 times 10 times 10.
There's 10 options for the first one. There's 10 options for the second one. 10, 10. So 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Yeah, so 10,000. So think about how easy. Well, now you can't.
I'm gonna double check you.
Yeah, that seems real low.
That's what I'm saying. Well, now you can't do that, because if you put it in wrong 5 times, it stops you. And if you put it in wrong,
you can go 6 digits. Yeah, 10,000. That seems
still kind of
low. So before they had that blocking thing, you could just put that fucking robot under it.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, passwords. If a password is only 4 or 5 characters, whether they're just numbers, a combination, there's a very high chance it will be hacked instantly.
Statistics.
If a password is only numbers and up to 18 characters, it could take a hacker up to 9 months. So it's just a number. It's, again, when you do it, it's the square of it, right? So it's exponential. So the longer it is, so the length of a password is sometimes more important than the complexity.
So if you had
one shot
this. So if you had 8 characters, right? It could be capital, it could be lowercase, or it could be number. That'd be. Let me.
It's capital, lowercase. That's 52 plus
so it's
any number 1 through 9. So it's
52.
61 possible characters.
Yeah. How many letters in the alphabet?
26.
26?
Yeah.
So 52, 62. So 62.
There's. Oh yeah, I guess we
factorialized by 8. So 62. Okay, that's gonna be. That's not even gonna show up on my phone.
Give you some scientific. Do you know there used to be 27 letters in the alphabet?
2.18 times 10 to the 14th. That would take a long last time. What was the 27th?
Ampersand. The and symbol is called an ampersand. The term ampersand is Latin for
penis.
And on its own. So and basically means and on its own and. So yeah, the ampersand was the 27th letter of the alphabet until like startlingly recently. I want to say like 1800s, 1900s. Ampersand was still in there.
Bon quickly.
It was even part of the song.
You know what should be really?
Yeah. There was a version of the song that would end with it.
You know, ABCD Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are the same melody.
And there's a Marietta Little Lamb gets thrown in there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
damn,
shit.
it is. Dude. It is.
It's fucking
crazy,
wild,
dude.
man.
That's the real conspiracy.
Yeah, where's the DCMA on that?
Yeah, so what came first? Twinkle Little Star, Marietta Little Lamb, or alphabet?
I'm sure is there one in French too? I want to say there's a little...
Blanche. Oh, wait, there is. I know. How do I remember that? Wait, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Are we going to answer why there's literally UFOs getting shot down right now and nobody's talking about it?
So,
like, they're literally flying objects that we do not know where they came from. They're not China.
Do we not know where they came from at all? Or, like, initial thing. I don't know what that is. It's not showing up on my radar. Oh, some kid had a birthday party. We got a helium balloon up here.
No. It's we don't know whose fucking shit this is, and it's flying through the air. There's another name for something that doesn't like fly. Like, for example, if we had a Chinese air balloon like we had a week ago, we didn't know what it was. It's not a UFO. It's something else. It's like something that's floating in the sky. But a UFO is something that is flying through the sky. We don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's an alien. I'm just saying we don't know.
Like an NBE?
Which is, what's NBE?
Non-biological extraterrestrial.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Are you referring to a bird?
That's from Transformers.
French lullaby. Yeah, so we had the Chinese air balloon, right? Mm-hmm. And since then, which was like a week ago, we've had 3 unidentified flying objects. So is China, and so has another country, and I just forget the name because it wasn't important. New Zealand? It might have been New Zealand.
Do you think they're trying to cover up the trains?
Or are the trains covering up the UFOs?
Somebody pointed out.
Dude, well, actually, that makes fucking sense. UFOs are coming out of the fucking space. They're aliens. They're like, shit, let's hide this fucking shit. Fucking tip some trains over with a bunch of chemicals in it and let's make people pissed.
I was listening to something. They were talking about how one of the Sidewinders missed a balloon and they don't know where it landed.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
To which the follow-up joke is somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Also, wait, is that the original balloon? Is that the Chinese balloon that you're talking about?
No, the Chinese balloon we shot with a Sidewinder, but we took the warhead off of it so it wouldn't explode.
Oh,
so smart.
But like, what ever came of that?
I don't think they ever told us anything.
Yeah, we picked it up out of the ocean. Like, you don't think the first thing we did was fucking dissect it to see if it was trying to spy on us? Where's the answer to that?
Do you think we shot and missed at that one a few times too?
Dude, what if we did and it fucking floated all the way back?
How did we let it get all the way across the country? I don't know, man. We fucking
it just went all the way back around.
Do my best, man. It's a goddamn thing. It's so slow. It's fast. It's sneaky. We keep trying to... All of our anti-aircraft equipment's built to lead it. We aren't built for this low velocity.
Dude, what if it is fucking aliens?
They cracked the code. Dude, the Su-57 goes faster than an F-22, but this balloon is just barely trucking.
Is there pictures of the other UFOs?
Pixar didn't happen. That's a rule.
Yeah, true. I mean, how can I even believe that it happened?
13, 2023. Connection fishy.
Right before Valentine's Day.
Oh, so one of them was over Lake Huron.
Everyone is always distracted around then.
Is that what you're talking about?
I guess.
So let me just reiterate this for people who aren't understanding this. There's a flying object going through U.S. airspace, right? Who are you? That's the first thing we're gonna say. What the fuck are you doing here?
Please, pilot.
Pilot? Who are you?
Oh,
they
shit.
either don't answer or it's not what we want to hear, right? We don't know what the fuck it is. We shoot at it and we miss. Do you think we missed or do you think it fucking
I think they have
evaded
some
us?
like force field type powers.
Okay, I don't know if you're fucking with me, but
well, it depends. Are we doing radar tracking or heat tracking missiles? Because a balloon's gonna have a pretty low signature on both of those.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Dude, the Germans were onto something. Blimps are going to be the best way to attack.
What about birds?
Don't.
No one expected. Just give them some laser eye vision. Actually, I'm pretty sure they already have that.
Laser eye vision is great, but if you can't get to laser eye vision or you just want some great blue light blocking options, Movement, you know them as a great startup watch company that also makes sweet glasses frames now. You can get your prescription in blue light blockers. That's mvmt.com, promo code Hecktic.
Never heard of that
Not
one.
even gonna fucking
Never heard of that one.
react to that one. Because you don't need to react to that one. Because it's not our ad reads to read, Brock.
Listen, I'm working. I'm fine. Use promo code Brock. I'll have him call me.
You'll handle
fine,
this
fuck
stuff.
it, I'll take it.
Fuck you. I'll disassociate you from the call to action. I'm just doing my own ads over
Sure,
here.
fair enough. You're just promoting yourself this whole time.
Yeah, it's a new brand. I'm already on billboards apparently.
I'm already the cricket blogger.
Yeah, I'm a cricket blogger.
Check me out.
I'm on billboards.
Cricket blogger.
Yeah.
What's that name come from?
We never talked. I used to write a blog about cricket.
blog.
No.
Yeah, you were here. I think we looked at
You're
it.
here for this.
What were you doing?
Things
I'm
were
blocked
different.
on
in
Dropping your
episode.
mic? Is that what you're doing?
No, I was
He's
pretty
in his
drunk
phone.
last
Yeah.
episode.
It wasn't
I
even
was
last
really
episode. It was like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah,
Oh, was that the one I wasn't here for?
Oh, it might have been with John when we pulled up my blog.
I don't think it was.
No?
How
Were
much could
here
you
when we pulled up my
possibly...
blog?
No. How long could you have possibly wrote about crickets for? Did I hear something wrong? Is it not crickets?
I did some chirping, but no, the sport cricket.
Cricket, my dude.
The
Cricket,
fucking
bro.
sport.
Yeah,
The
did you know
fucking sport.
the first professional women's cricket league was in like 1797. They're hella progressive.
He said, "When you start writing about crickets, dude."
Yeah. Right around the time that like, what's happened at all the you get a cricket.
That's
You get a
funny.
cricket in your house. It lives for a decade. What's happened to the crickets outside? Birds are eating them, but are they?
But are they? Coincidence?
How do you think?
No.
This is when I got into the birds aren't real shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happened to all the crickets?
Somebody tell me where these fucking UFOs are coming from. So like, go in there and I'm actually
I
not
feel
gonna
like
say it. It's probably
if we
listening.
know where they're coming from,
They wouldn't be UFOs.
yeah, they're just FOs.
People shouldn't be lying awake in bed worried at night. Said Monday.
About UFOs?
I
or
guess. I don't fucking know.
Someone
heart disease?
actually
I
typed
swear-
that.
Really's gonna sneak
I'll
up and
t-
get you.
I'll tell you right now, the second my head hits that pill, I'm pretty fucking out for the night. Object,
Kinda same
other
here.
object shot down over Canada. This one has been identified now. There's a metallic balloon. Don't know how that's possible, but
You've never had a foil balloon? Mythbusters made a lead balloon.
a lead balloon.
And
They made a lead balloon.
How thin was that?
Pretty fucking thin.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was wild. They didn't think about expanding it out into a full-size Zeppelin, which was a little disappointing, but we'll just assume that one went over the hills and far away.
Here we go. So after the takedown of the Chinese spy balloon, there was 3 objects that were shot down.
They
One
always
has been
travel-
identified as a metallic balloon.
They always travel in threes. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the pyramids of Giza.
Why are we still talking about Trump? Why is Trump on this thing? I don't understand. He's not the president anymore. Why the fuck are we talking about him? I don't understand.
That's what you think.
Do you think he's still controlling shit?
No, I don't think he was controlling shit when he was in
No.
there.
Oh, well then why the fuck are we still talking about him? Because this why? Because I'm talking about it. That's why
Yeah,
we're still talking
that's true.
about it. Get me off this fucking site. I'm over it. I'm over it. There's UFOs. Just fucking accept it. All right? They're out there. They're coming for us.
Mm.
Hopefully they're friendlies. You ever been to Friendlies?
Is that a real place? Is that a restaurant?
No?
I'm
Come
familiar with it, but
on.
no.
Dude.
You ever been to a Fuddruckers?
No, but I
No.
heard about that.
Dude, I love a good Fuddruckers.
I love a good mudfucker. Fud.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. Sometimes
Whoa,
you gotta
dude.
take the dirt road.
Yeah, that's right. When the Red River flows, baby.
Friendlies. Any relation to
Wait.
TGI Friday? Oh, look at
Wait a second.
that. So fucking
Wait,
Good
is
looking
it still
burger right
here?
there.
dude.
They had this burger. It was on Texas toast.
Whoa,
with
hang
cheese.
on.
You have to take a pledge just to eat.
You have to pledge to save room for ice cream.
That's right. Wait, I didn't even know.
That was
I thought
pretty
they went
corny.
bankrupt.
I don't have to make that pledge. I have 2 stomachs.
Dude, these look fucking. Can I talk
Wow.
about that? I will eat till I'm about to explode, but somehow, some way, I have room for dessert.
Yeah, it's a dessert stomach. Look it up.
Is that a conspiracy theory?
I do not have a dessert
Don't-
stomach.
Really?
You gotta stop saying conspiracy theories, or
I
I'm gonna
do.
break out the Alex Jones voice again, and
Oh,
I can't
Jesus.
handle that.
Dude, this shit looks good as fuck. How could this place ever go bankrupt? I'm gonna get a job.
Where
here.
are these?
Were people not taking the pledge?
I don't know. There
Were
was
they
one. Does that
violating the
have
pledge?
Doritos on it?
That
That
looks
is
like
not even-
Terry Crews.
You're not
I
even allowed
thought
to do
that's
that.
who it was at first glance
That's
too.
Cool Ranch. Yeah, it
It's
looks like
off-brand Terry Crews.
we got off-brand Terry Crews holding a hand up in just a slightly too aggressive.
A little bit,
I
yeah.
was if they, really happy they didn't have like any of the 3 of us doing that,
Damn,
because it would have
dang.
been a problem.
Yeah. Probably.
Gosh.
There's only a limited amount left.
Is there
Dang,
a
only
significant
one
overlap
spot.
of the Friendlies region and the train derailings?
Bro, no. No. It was over here. Dude, you guys gotta
Mm.
check out some of those videos though. East Watch. It's
East
already going on.
Palestine.
Oh, is there videos of all the trains?
Why do I know the
They
name?
lit it on fire.
Why do I
They thought
already?
that was a solution.
Why do
that-
I already know East Palestine? Because like that feels like they've had
There's
problems
also
before.
an East Palestine over in Palestine.
Yeah, no, this
There's
would have
also
been
one in
Ohio.
Ohio.
I feel like there's been issues with trains there before.
That really ruins it. 1,000 derailings. What's 1,000 divided by 52? That's at least 20 a week.
Oh, it's just
1,000.
it's just chlorine.
Oh, that's
I've
not
accidentally
that
almost killed myself
dangerous.
with that
He
in my
goes,
basement.
It's just chlorine.
Dude, we talked
You ever
about
seen
this.
chlorine gas? Kills
Mm.
you. So imagine
No.
lighting chlorine on fire. and creating
I have
CO2.
manufactured chlorine gas in my basement by accident. We've been over this.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I inhaled a little bit.
Yeah. So
drank
you
a
should get
gallon
the
of
fuck
milk.
in there and start saving people.
Yeah, no, it wasn't fun. Won't do it again. Do not
Dude,
recommend.
But there's like, so do you know the full story? Do you know the full story? Do either of you guys know the full story? Train derailed, all right? Bunch of chemicals on it. Everybody was like, all right, should probably leave, right? Everybody leaves for 2 days. They're like, all right, it's okay to come back. Trust me, it's fine. People come back. Dogs start dying. Chickens, livestock, everything's dying. They're like, what the fuck? Turns out, whatever fucking chemical is in there is everywhere. Currently floating down the Ohio River, going through the entire country. Doing whatever the fuck that chemical does. Couldn't tell you, but it's killing dogs and cats, so it doesn't look good. Trying to find a video of it.
Does it mean if you pee in the Ohio River, it's going to turn like a dark blue?
It might fix it, actually. Combine the nitrogen with the chlorine so it actually evaporates as a non-harmful toxin, and it gets out of the water. So everybody start peeing in the rivers.
Yeah, I mean, the Cuyahoga River started on fire before in Cleveland, so this is not new for the just fabulous state of Ohio. See, I just thought this was a Tuesday
Quinton,
there.
How far away is this from where you were?
If the second you walk into Ohio, it's actually like that.
It's just post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic, yeah. What the fuck is going on?
You've got an ad here, pal.
I don't like ads.